Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ, and thank you for 25,000 subscribers. What a crazy number. It's been a long time since I've done a Q&A, so I thought I get asked quite a lot. AJ, you should do a Q&A. I've got a lot of questions for you. So I thought I'll do a Q&A then. So I've got a load of questions in front of me here, and let's go through them. Let's jump straight into it, shall we? So we're going to get the usual questions out the way first, and then we'll move on to some of the stranger and weirder questions that some of you have sent me. But the first one is from Crafted Charlie, and he says, who inspired you to start YouTube? There was three main people, BOO, or BOO100, Generic B, and Etho, I think, are the three people that really stood out to me. I still watch those three guys daily without fail. I still watch all three of those. So yeah, they're the people that made me or inspired me to start it. Henry HD asks, why or what made you build settlements such as cities? I think I wanted to do sort of city-based things mostly because of the layout. They have a bit of a route that you can take. You know, you've got the roads. They're split up. They're usually quite on their base, on the outsides, they're very simple buildings because they're only usually square or square shaped, but then you can make them more complicated by adding all the detail that we do to them. So we're starting with a really simple basic idea and expanding upon it. So yeah, I suppose houses and stuff like that just work really well in Minecraft, so yeah, there's a lot of potential for it. George asks, what does your YouTube name... George asks, what does your YouTube name mean, and how did you think of it? Hashtag Zono25, hashtag SplashMe. So, that's hashtag, by the way. Hashtag. What does my name mean? And how did I think of it? So, I have mentioned this before in the past. It was sort of one of those things, you know, like all sort of nicknames or things start, it usually starts with one event, and then it sort of sticks. Like when I was in high school, I was called Spud a lot. I don't really know how that started. Usually call Spud, like, you usually call the stupid one of the group Spud, don't you? Because he's just a potato. But I was called Spud for many, many years. But the one and only started, we were playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and I remember the map we were on Plaza, and I had an absolutely cracking game. And I'm not really the best at Call of Duty. I'm okay at it on a good game. But I had this absolutely amazing game. I think I went something like 30-2 or something like that. It was like a really, really good name. So at the end of the game, I just went, I am the one and only. And then that sort of got shortened into the one and only, as like the more games we played, if we had a good game, everybody would, whoever had the good game would say, I am the one, and it got, I am the one and only, and it just got shortened and shortened and shortened. So it technically means I am the one and only, but then it was condensed down to Z1 and only. Okay, the next one's from MZ, and she asks, what's your favourite or best joke? See, what I think is good, other people don't find funny, but we'll go through it anyway. So I think, have you heard about that new broom? It's sweeping the nation. No? Is that crickets? Can I hear? Okay, moving on. Bossum asks, you're an orange, correct? Ah! DQ Gaming asks, am I too close now? Should I back off? DQ Gaming asks, if Minecraft didn't exist, what game would you probably be playing now? I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 2 lately. I've been playing a lot of Worms lately, multiplayer, killing. I win most of the time. Robbie asks, what part of England are you from? The N, the I, the S, or the W? Not a stalker, just curious. I am from the I, from the east of England. I'm on, like, if you look at a map of England, let's do it this way. I'm on the bit that like sort of sticks out like a bum. It's not like a bum at all, is it? It's like the little bulgy bit. I live in that bit. Thomas asks, how long did it take you to get 1k subs? A really long time. A really long time. Without looking at the stats, I think it was like at least 3 months or something like that. It's very slow when you first start. Yeah, it must have been about 3 months. I might be wrong. I'll have to have a look later. Okay, got two similar questions here. Oliver and Tom asked, why did you start YouTube? And then Oliver went on to say, and what are your plans for 2015? So, why did I start YouTube? In the short version is that my real life job is a property developer. So, in the times that I'm not doing up or houses or collecting rent and stuff like that, I have some spare time. So YouTube was the perfect thing. I usually just play games in the spare time, so I might as well share it with you guys. And what are my plans for 2015? I thought the question ended there, so I smiled. My plans for 2015 are playing more games that aren't Minecraft on the channel. That's my number one goal for 2015. I've got a few ideas lined up. The series that I'm most interested in doing is Skyrim, okay? But not a normal Skyrim, because normal Skyrim's been done. It's been done many, many times. I want to do a heavily, heavily modded Skyrim, and I'm talking like at least 50 mods all packed into it. I've got all the mods. I actually started like a test of it fairly recently, and boy, these mods make it so immersive. Like, I got hooked, it got my heart beating. It's so dark, which might not be a good thing for YouTube, because obviously you guys complain when it's dark. But nighttime is like really dark, you can hardly see and you can hear things, and all the animals are really realistic, so they try and attack you in certain ways. Really, really great. So that's like definitely what I want to do in 2015 is other games apart from Minecraft. As well as Minecraft, don't worry about that, but just other games as well. Samuel asks, what's your favourite TV show? I like Top Gear. I like any of the police chase style programs, you know, where they, I don't know, border security and stuff like that. I like seeing people get in trouble. I don't know why. It's just something that brings me pleasure, is when people that have done the wrong thing get in trouble. Yeah. And Top Gear is just funny, isn't it? Leisure Game... My voice. Leisure Gaming asks, hashtag 25k. Congrats on 25k. Will you be making another Hunger Games? And what do you love about building a theme park? Great question. Hunger Games first. So, I would really like to build another like playable game, like I've done many in the past. Currently on Xbox One there's no way to share worlds, which makes it a little bit frustrating. But what we could do is we could build it on Xbox 360, and then we can put it up for download there, and then everybody can download it the normal way, put it onto their Xbox 360, and then convert it over to Xbox One if they wanted it on Xbox One. So there is a way around it. The only thing is I don't really like the feel of the Xbox 360 pads anymore. After playing so much on the Xbox One, I find it really strange coming back onto 360. Just have a play on it, because I don't know, it feels so much different. So yeah, maybe if they get an actual sort of map sharing thing on my voice, it's going. Okay, I'm fine. I didn't die. So yeah, if they make a map sharing way on Xbox One, it would be so perfect, and I would really like start making some really awesome Hunger Games. But I might go back on 360 to do it. Depends on like how series line up and how it happens in the 2015 in this year, because we've got a lot of series running at the minute. And then the second part is, what do you love about building a theme park? Great, that's a great question. I think I really like building my theme park because there's so much you can do. Like anything you want, you can always incorporate into a theme park. If you want to build a house, you can say it's the house for this, or like I built a building on my theme park world and it's the gift shop. And then if you want to build something completely crazy like a roller coaster, you can build a roller coaster, a theme park. Or if you want to do something with, if you want to build a park or a lake, you can do that, because then you can put trees around it and have it a bit of a picnic area. So having a theme park is so open to any creative ideas that you can get away with just about building anything on there, you know, pixel art and all sorts. So yeah. Hey, it's Jones asks, if you're in a room with Lion Maker and a pair of shears, would you shear him and use his fur as a pillow? I'm sure if I was in a bed with Lion, if I was in a room, it doesn't say bed, does it? But I think he means bed, seeing as though I need a pillow. If I was in a room / bed with Lion Maker, I'm sure he'd probably let me cuddle up to him. And I go, and then he'd stroke me. I need this arm to make it look like it. It's like, can I get it? No, I can't. Look, this is Lion Maker's hand. Oh, there. Lion Maker's more tan than me. I'm very pale skinned. Hey, it's Jones asked, if you could visit any planet, what planet would it be? I hope this isn't a trick question, and if I say some planet and everybody goes, ha, you would die, there's nowhere. I don't think it is. If I could visit any planet, probably, I don't know, Saturn's pretty cool with the rings. Can you imagine, like, waking up in the morning and seeing just, like, the edge of the rings? That could be pretty cool. That could be pretty cool, yeah. But if I was being serious, like, if I could really visit one, I'd probably go with either the moon or Mars, because, like, it's possible to get there, but Saturn would be pretty cool. Ali asked, how do you stay motivated? By the way, love your videos and your building skills. Thank you very much, Ali. How do I stay motivated? The trick to staying motivated on anything, especially Minecraft, is to not do so much at once. Take your time with it. Don't spend too long doing the same thing, because that's what gets you tired and gets you demotivated. I have spoken about that quite recently on the theme park world, like doing the castle, where we're slowly adding bits to the castle, because if we add too much on it, I'm going to get tired of it, and then you won't see it for months. So we might as well just keep going back to it every few episodes and adding a little bit more and a little bit more to it. But yeah, that's why every series comes out every 3 days. The Zonocraft comes out every 3 days. The theme park comes out every 3 days. The medieval village comes out every 3 days. The Redstone series comes out every 3 days. The Let's Build the City series is the only one that doesn't. That comes out every 2 out of 3 days. So it's like city episode, not a city episode, then city episode, not a city episode. But that might be changing soon. Don't worry about that. We'll sort that out. But just to keep myself motivated and stuff like that, you need to hold back a little bit from doing the same thing. Keep doing different things. That's the best plan, okay? Declan asked, what's your favourite pizza? I don't like pizza, I'm afraid. Nope. Don't like it. And I know the comments are going to be filled with hate. I'm sorry. Just don't like it. So many questions. Ross asked, when you get bigger, are you going to make your own server? That would be cool. I never really thought of it, to be honest. Possibly. Why not? Maybe like a community server where everybody can come on and build stuff and things like that. Obviously, we can't really do it on console all that easy, but maybe on PC in the future. That's another thing that I want to start doing in 2015. Starting a lot more PC stuff. Not moving completely to PC, but just doing some more stuff on PC and start a little bit of a transition, because there's just much more that we can do on PC. But at the moment, I'm really enjoying TU19, apart from the redstone glitches. That's another question. Anyway, next one. Okay, really sorry, I don't know how to quite pronounce your name because you've got like lines through it, but I'm going to say Jorgen. Jorgen? Is that right? Jorgen? Yeah, sounds right. Have you ever used another skin apart from your king skin? And other than sideways stairs, are there any blocks you wish are in the game? Okay, no, I've never used any other skin apart from my king skin. I used it before I started up the channel. And apart from sideways stairs, is there any kind of blocks that you would like in the game? So, recently I said that I wanted stairs that could not only go the right way up and upside down, but you could also put them on their side. I think that would be really cool. But any other blocks? I would really like some stuff that's in like modded Minecraft, like I don't know, just more natural building material. Marble's a really nice block. If we could have marble, That would be cool. Limestone, just more natural blocks would be really, really nice. And apart from, no, I'd go with more natural blocks that we can collect and accumulate. Eric asks, who's your favourite soccer player? And what are the future plans of Zono City? Okay, so my favourite football player over here, it's not soccer, my favourite football player, I don't really follow football that much. I did like Gerrard until that all went down recently. Still like him, but obviously he's getting a little bit on now. Very, very old guy. I don't know. My football players that I used to like have all sort of been and gone. I used to really like Michael Owen, David Beckham, people like that. That's when I sort of used to really follow football. I don't really follow it that much now. Like, if a football game's on and I'm not doing anything else, I'll happily sit and watch it and enjoy it. But I'm not like a huge fan. Yeah. Celine asks, how many series have you made of Minecraft? Too many. Way too many. We done Collect the Blocks, we done the Great Pyramid, we done School of Redstone, we've done Useful Redstone, we're doing Redstone from scratch, we've done Collect the Potions, we've done 30-minute or time challenges, we've done God knows 4 or 5 adventure maps, we've done I have no idea. It must be between 15 to 20 Minecraft series, I think now. Yeah. That's a lot of Minecraft. That's a lot of Minecraft. Hunger Games, City, Theme Park, Let's Play, Zonocraft Season 1, Minecadia. Absolutely tons, absolutely tons. Josh asks, what's your favourite sport if you had to choose? Snooker. I'm a big snooker fan. So, yes, yeah. Snooker. Question answered. Next one. Diana asks, favourite building style and material. Favourite building style? At the moment, I'm really enjoying the medieval style because there's so much we can do to it. There's so many different ways of sort of putting everything together. And favourite building material is stone and wood because of the variation we have of each. There's so many different stone blocks you can use, and there's so many different wood types that you can use and that you can blend together. They're just the easiest to make something really, really nice and add some depth to it. So yeah, use that. If you're starting off, use wood and stone. There you go. Tip of the day. Aiden asks, what's your favourite building in your city? And would you build the Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria on your city? Or a TARDIS? My favourite building on the city, probably the Cathedral. Is probably my all-time favourite. I love that building. That's a really, really nice building. And the Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria, I've never played the game. I have seen the game. I saw Captain Sparkles do it just a little bit. I only saw a little bit of one episode. Not really my game. I'm not too fond of jump scares. I like to enjoy my gaming experience and not get extremely scared and make a mess in my pants. Game. I don't like those. So I have no idea what the pizzeria looks like, but I'll have a look at it, and if it's doable, I'll put it in there. We haven't got a pizzeria yet. Or a TARDIS. Yeah, we could probably put a TARDIS in there at some point. Yeah, a little blue phone box. Yep, sounds good. Next question. Antoine. Is that how you say it? Antoine. Because it's not Antoine. It's Antoine. I think it is. I'm embarrassing myself when it comes to these names. The sun's gone away. I'm all dark. Let me get into the light. I'll shift across. And, he asks, what's your favourite team? I assume that means football team. It could mean any team. Red team. Black team. But I'm going to say football team. It's Liverpool is my favourite football team. Don't hate me. I can already hear the bottles being thrown at me now. Yeah, Liverpool, although I'm not a huge, football fanatic. If I had to support a team, I would support Liverpool. Not quite sure why, but I would. Okay, getting towards the end. Samuel asks, will you ever make a series on YouTube where you show how to build houses? This is probably my favourite question that's been asked, because It's been asked in a really clever way. I get a lot of people say in the comments, why don't you show us how to build it? Or why don't you do a tutorial? You're going too fast. But it's been worded very, very well. The main reason why I don't do an actual tutorial on buildings, and all of my sort of creative, like the Let's Build a City, is a Let's Build. It's not a tutorial series, and the reason is I have no idea what I'm building until I press that record button. All I do is when I set up everything and have a look around the map. I find a space that we want to build in this episode, and then I hit the record button and we build something, and it's off the top of my head. And obviously you can't do a tutorial on something when you're winging it, when you're just making it up as you go along. And every single building is like that. Every episode we're just making it up as we go along, and can't do a tutorial on something that you don't know what you're making. I can't tell you how to make it if I don't know how to make it. But yeah, so I don't know. If I like come up with a building that I want to show you guys how to make, then I will. But if not, I like doing it in the whole winging it way. You know, the whole just on a limb. We'll just build it and hope it turns out well, because we get to experience together the experience, the whole trip of building it, of planning it and placing it down and getting things wrong, and then having to fix it and replace it and tie in the roof. You know, it's a bit of an adventure every episode to try and make it work and make it fit. But yeah, that's sort of the only thing that I can really say. On my buildings though, there is this magical button, okay? And the magical button is actually called pause, right? I'm taking the mickey here. And if I'm going too fast, I get a lot of comments saying you're building too fast, slow down. If I go too fast and I build too much, you can press this magical button and I stop building. It's crazy, I know, it's so crazy. And then you can catch up, and then if you press that button again, I'll start building again. I'm just taking the mickey, don't listen to me, I'm just taking the mickey. Next question is from Quinton. He asks, Q&A, what will you do if you get to 1 million subscribers? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe we should set ourselves a challenge. Not skydiving or nothing like that. I don't like heights. If you've got an idea of what we could do for 1 million subscribers, stick it down in the comment section below. Okay? Sounds good, because I have absolutely no idea. Bus Gaming asks, are you ever going to do another SMP type like series similar to Minecadia? Yeah, probably in the future. At the moment we've got a lot of series running, and I'm enjoying all the series, so I'm not really thinking about dropping any at the moment. I've got hiccups. But in the future, yeah, sometime this year maybe, we can start up another multiplayer. These hiccups, they're driving me nuts. I hold them in so you can't hear me go. Yeah, in the future, possibly. The Wet Dolphin asks, asks, if you could only eat one kind of chocolate bar for the rest of your life, what would it be? Hashtag 25k. Maltesers. Yeah, I like Maltesers. If you don't know what Maltesers are, if you're in like a different country that doesn't have them, Google them. They're lovely. They're like this little ball of chocolate, and it's like chocolate on the outside and like biscuit on the inside. They're lovely. You gotta eat the chocolate off first, and then eat the. That's disgusting, I know. Just eat them. And then the last question is from Paige the Panda. She asks, who's your favourite panda? Answer carefully. Well, Paige the Panda, I like this panda, and I like this panda, and I'm quite fond of these pandas. I like all the pandas, really. Yeah, I think this panda probably has to be my favourite, though. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there for this episode, or for this video. It's not an episode, is it? For this video. Thank you so much for 25,000 subscribers. I know everybody always says that on these sort of milestone videos, but it really does mean a lot. It wouldn't happen without you guys. Obviously, you guys are that number. Without you guys, there would not be that number. So give yourselves a pat on the back for me, and yeah, we shall carry on as normal. Carry on with all the episodes coming up. There'll be obviously episodes coming out throughout later today and stuff like that. But yeah, If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!